So today's video is based on a question I've gotten a lot actually. I've gotten a lot throughout the past couple of months. It's about Dr. McDougall's Right Foods. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. Probably at your local supermarket, I wouldn't be surprised. Is little packages with Dr. McDougall's face on it. Basically Dr. McDougall's line of instant foods and ready to go foods. And people have been wondering, what are my thoughts on these foods? You know, is Dr. McDougall a sellout for promoting and producing these types of processed foods and instant foods? You know, what's the deal with that? Heck, you can even throw Rip Esselstyn of Engine 2 line of foods in there. So yeah, you have these doctors and health enthusiasts out there promoting a whole food plant-based diet, but they're selling processed foods. What is up with that? Well, I'll tell you my thoughts. I'm actually for these types of foods. Yeah, I'm for them. I personally love eating whole plant-based foods, and I love promoting a whole food plant-based diet because why? It's the most natural diet for humans. Eating whole plant-based foods, not processing them, putting them through machines and in packages and all that. No, I'm for whole plant-based foods. Now that being said, a little processed food ain't gonna kill you. Some corn tortillas with your rice and beans is not gonna hurt you. The purpose of these types of foods like Dr. McDougall's Right Foods are not to feed families or for them to be your staple or anything like that. They are out there to basically compete with other brands that aren't setting the bar as high as Dr. McDougall and some of the other plant-based manufacturers out there. So here's what I'm trying to get at. Basically, your common college student is going to live off ramen noodles. You guys have probably heard of ramen noodles. Actually, they look very similar to some of Dr. McDougall's products. Now, nothing against this popular brand of ramen noodles. I'm just using it as an example of, well, because a lot of people eat it. Now, look at this brand and all the products that they have. Not even one is vegan. The best they could do is have a lower sodium option. That's the best, and we all know that's basically BS. Yes, lowering your sodium is a good thing. Definitely lower your sodium, but when you're still eating meat, dairy, eggs, fish, you're not gonna do yourself much good even if you lower your sodium. So that's the basis of these products, to set a higher standard for manufacturers to have, you know, to not put out so much crap out in the supermarket. You know, even some of Dr. McDougall's products are organic and even whole foods. I've had some of his soups actually, and they're pretty much something you would make at home, except it's in a BPA-free little container. So I know a lot of you guys are freaking out about all these products and, you know, Dr. McDougall is a hypocrite or he's a sellout for putting these out in the supermarket. Calm down, you know, there's more good to be credited here. I think what Dr. McDougall is doing is he's putting out great products, great alternatives for people to swap out the non-vegan versions of these types of foods. No one is saying make these processed foods your staple. Your staple wants to be whole plant-based foods. If you want to have maybe like a soup as a side or something like that, definitely, there's nothing wrong with that. And I would even go as far as saying I'm even for some of the plant-based proteins out there. I know some of you guys are going to be against that reasoning, but again, you're competing with the other crap that's out there. The way the casein proteins, the cancer-causing proteins out there, you have to understand that different people are motivated by different things. I wish that everyone could be motivated to eat a whole food plant-based diet. I mean, it's to me at least, it's the most logical way to eat. But some people are motivated by different things. So if someone still has that mindset of, you know, where do I get my protein? I gotta get swole. Just that bodybuilding mindset, you know, having a little hemp protein competing against that whey protein in the vitamin store or whatever does so much good. So I don't know how you guys feel about all that. That was just my take on the topic. I'm for Dr. McDougall's products and other plant-based alternatives, protein powders, all that stuff, just being out there and competing against the other crap that is out there. It's just ridiculous, you know. The best a manufacturer can do is guarantee 0 grams of trans fat, you know, less sodium. That's the best they could do while they're still serving beef and chicken and shrimp and all the other crap. No, that's not gonna cut it. You know, it's 2015. We have to have higher standards and better products out there that are going to serve their purpose. I mean, if a college student is going to go out in the convenience store, which is very likely, you know, students are staying up late, they're studying, sometimes they need a quick snack. what's better for them? Reaching out for ramen noodles with chicken in there, or Dr. McDougall's product? In my opinion, I think it's great to have those alternatives out there. Definitely not the best type of food you can eat. Like I said, Whole Foods, it's where it's at. But every single plant-based vegan option has its purpose. Dr. McDougall is not a sellout. He's written numerous books all stating that we need to eat a low-fat, high-carbohydrate, starch-based, plant-based, whole food diet. That's what he's about. Just because he has these lines of products to compete against the unhealthier processed foods out there does not make him a sellout. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Post your comments down below. Or is it okay? Is it okay to have these types of processed type of foods in the stores, in the supermarkets, the vitamin shops, whatever, to serve their purpose like I was talking about? Post that down below. Give this video a like if you found it useful. Please give it a dislike if you completely disagree with me and you're 100% purist. Subscribe for more vegan videos and lifestyle tips. And we'll see you guys in the next video.